Hello everybody, Steve Peterson sitting inside a 2013 Sonic RS hatchback. I'm going to just cover and talk about a few of the features that are specific to the Chevy MyLink radio that's in all of the Chevy Sonics LT and higher trim levels. This is a little bit different than the MyLink radios that are in the other Chevrolet models. Specifically, we don't have a CD player available in the Chevy Sonic. But lots of other ways to connect media and play. Right now the radio is currently turned off. You get a great time display, date display, as well as exterior temperature, just kind of as a save screen, if you will. You've got really only a couple touch buttons that are actually on the face of the radio. You have a home button, a power on and off, and a touch volume up and down here. Over on the steering wheel you do also have a volume up and down. The ability to scan through preset stations and change your radio source. A hang up button doubles as a mute button, and then your push to talk or your voice command button, as well as an answer button for incoming calls. Okay, we're going to turn the radio on here. Again, it's just a push button, touch button. When the display is on, you can kind of consider this a home screen for the MyLink radio. Really just a couple menus to navigate through, nothing complicated at all. I'm going to start right up at the top under the audio tab. That's where you would find all of your AM, FM, and XM radio sources. From here you can see all of your preset stations across the bottom with up to 7 favorites pages of savable stations. You can mix match those however you want, AM, FM, and XM. You'll see your tune and seek features are touch buttons on the radio. And then up in the top left, you've got a back button, always to go back to your previous screen. And then you'll see source, and the source is a little drop-down menu that allows you to select that AM, FM, XM radio source. And then we do have a cell phone paired to the vehicle via Bluetooth, so we've got a Bluetooth option down here. We can actually stream media from our phone. Right now we have the FM radio source selected. We're on 100.3 local radio station, and I have the volume turned down so we're not listening to music and over my talking here. Pretty standard basic stuff here, nothing too complicated as far as the radio goes. Saving and storing stations is easy. Let's say I wanted to save 100.3 as my favorite station here. I'm just going to press and hold. It's going to beep a couple times to confirm that it's saved, and you'll see 100.3 FM is now saved under my favorites, favorites 1 on page 1. Okay, and hit the back button up here. The next page or tab down you'll see is the picture and movie tab. I'm going to click on it right now, and it's going to say we have no device found. No device found because we do not have a USB or an auxiliary media source plugged in that has photos on it. You'll find that USB port and auxiliary port inside the upper glove box over here to the right. You'll see right here to the left there's the USB and the auxiliary port, again for plugging in those portable devices. While I'm over here, I'm also going to show you do have a lower glove box in the Chevy Sonic for storing other things like maps and such. Your next feature down would be your telephone feature. It's going to bring us into a telephone menu. And we have a standard dialer here. We can actually dial phone numbers and call out. I can go to my call history and view my incoming, my recent incoming or outbound phone calls or my missed calls. And then I can also scroll through my phone book, which is kind of neat. You see, again, we've got a phone paired. And your phone book from your cell phone is actually transferred into the vehicle, so you can again select people and call them straight from the vehicle. Again, real basic, easy stuff, nothing too complicated. Chevy's MyLink radios are all very user friendly. Up here in the top left, again, is the back button. We'll go back to that telephone menu, and I'm going to go back one more. The next one down would be a smartphone link. Allowing us to stream or use applications for music streaming, such as Pandora, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, and Bringo. All applications available from the application markets out there, whether you're an Android or an iPhone user. and those apps would need to be downloaded on your smartphone in order to use these. Currently, you see they're all blacked out because the phone that we have paired is not a smartphone device. There are some settings and things that we can change through this menu. I'm not going to go into too much detail there. Back button again brings us back to that home screen, and you'll see below everything here at the very bottom is your settings menu. This is where you would go to change all of your vehicle and radio and different connection settings for the car. There's quite a few different things in here that you can set up and change and tune to your liking and your personal wants and needs. If we press that back button again, we go back to the home screen. You'll notice every time we're on the home screen on the right hand side, our time is beautifully displayed. The exterior temperature is still there. Your date is still there. Everything's viewable. Again, those steering wheel controls make it easy to scroll through your preset stations and change volume settings so that you're never taking your eyes off the road to change radio stations and things like that. The new Chevy Sonic's got a pretty basic radio in it. Nothing too complicated. The color touchscreen radio is a very nice thing to have. Again, come see us here at Phillips Chevrolet. This is one of our last 2013 Chevy Sonics on the lot. My name is Steve Peterson with Phillips Chevrolet in Frankfort, Illinois. Thanks for watching, everybody.